Hey everybody, this is John from Show Me Pickers, and boy do I got a story for you. We're going to talk about it right after the intro. Hey everybody, this is John here again. Hope you enjoyed the introduction. And what is going on? Well, we have a return that came back, and there's some problems with it. The problem really isn't the return. Things happen, and I completely understand that. The problem is that I find that eBay customers are more and more abusing the return system so that they are not caught with that bill for the return shipping on an item that they bought and wasn't what they wanted or ended up not fitting. In this case, the item didn't fit. I sold a set, or a pair, not really a set, but a pair of faux leather pants, and they were like cheap leather. They were from the late 80s, early 90s. They were missing a button, but I figured there was some value there. In really good shape, they were worth probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $40. They were missing a button. I took a low offer of $11 and shipped them and figured I would never see these pants again. Well, the person had them. They were delivered. They had them for a couple days. And then I get a return notification on these pants, and it said that they are not leather. And I'm like, no crap, they're not leather. So I'm like, okay, I get my keyboard out and I start typing out a message, and I'm like, they are not faux, they're not leather, they're faux leather. And that's what faux means. It means fake leather. And I send the message to her, and all I get in reply, now imagine this person is a seller, but all I get in return is, just send me the label, because if you don't, eBay's going to make you do it anyways. And I'm like, what? When my wife told me that, I could have went to the moon. I could have taken off and went to the moon. I was so upset. And it's not the fact that it's $11, and it's not the fact that it's a shipping return. It's the fact that the item was as described, and yet again, another customer is abusing the return system so that they can benefit by not having to pay that return shipping when I put in the title, in the description, that they were fake leather pants and that they had a button missing. And I think I even offered free returns on them, but the person still lied. They still absolutely lied. For what reason, I have no idea. And then they had the audacity to message me and be like, well, just do it because eBay's going to make you. And you know what? They're absolutely right. eBay has no tolerance for bad sellers, but they will let the buyer get away with whatever they want. And I know. I'm an eBay cheerleader, and I'm not letting $11 sale come between me and eBay. It's not that important. It's really not that important in the grand scheme of things, but it's just my ADHD. I'm ADHD. It's my ADHD brain, my dopamine addicted brain that says this person just gave it right to you, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. And I guess that's the problem, is the fact that there really is nothing I can do about it. Other than, I guess I could have kept the original shipping, but, then you're going to get an $11 negative feedback, and it's absolutely not worth it. And you're going to, at least she sewed a button on for me, but I'm probably going to donate them. I'm done with them. They still had the original tags on them when I got them back. But the fact is that this person is a seller. They're a seller on eBay. Like, how big of cojones do you have to be able to tell another person that is a reseller that just do it? Just send me the label, or I'm going to escalate the case and eBay's going to make you do it anyways. She knows. It's probably happened to her, and she figures that she can abuse the system because, hey, if you're abused, that means it gives you the license to abuse people. That is a textbook narcissistic response, and I know that if I make this person mad, I spent 10 years working in a mental health hospital. I have a degree, albeit not a very good one, in mental health. I was going to school to be a social worker, and I took my Lord, I have enough credits. I have an associate's degree. I'm rambling, but I have enough credits that I could actually have a bachelor's degree because I enjoyed going to college, but I just couldn't make up my mind. ADHD brain. So anyways, I understand how this stuff works out. And I know that if I try to fight with this lady, that I'm going to get absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. So the only thing that I can do is take the return, give the lady her money back, and move on down the road. Now, what I would love to do is go to bagadicks.com and send her a little surprise. And it wasn't even like it was close, like it was in Oregon. Like, I had to ship them all the way across the country, and I think the return shipping on them were somewhere in the neighborhood of like, I think it was like $11. We charged $8.99 shipping to her, and it was probably $10, so I'm out $20. So I'm not going to do anything malicious. I'm not. Now, sometimes you want to, but I'm not going to. Cross my heart, hoping to die, stick something sharp in my eye. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But what do you guys think? Like, what is a story or something that happened to you that you can tell me down below? Like, let me know in the comment section, like, am I just crazy? Should I not just be upset at this? Like, is it something that I should just learn to accept? Is it just part of selling on eBay? You know, one of the things that I like about selling on Mercari is that they don't have the opportunity to do that. If I would have sold them pants on Mercari, she would have had 3 days to complain about it, and then she would have had to have had a valid reason, and most likely Mercari would have sided with me, and I would have kept her money, and she would have had a pair of pants that she altered. And that's one of the big things, that if you alter the item, that eBay, if I could have messaged her and be like, hey, did you sew a button on these pants? And if she would have said yes, they would have said, you know what? She altered the item, and I would have got to keep my money, and I probably still would have got a negative feedback. Is $11 worth of negative feedback? Like, there's some feedbacks that I would have paid $50 or $100 to have removed off my account, because you don't typically get negative feedbacks that you deserve. Typically, it's somebody that's really upset that if they would have just reached out to you, you would have made it right. I had a guy a year ago leave me a negative feedback for a game that I sent them, GSP, and the LCD didn't work. If he'd have just been like, excuse me, mon chéri, my game, it does not work, I would have been like, hey, guess what, buddy? You found a great guy. Here you go. I recently took a return that came back today. It was a car stereo. I bought it at an auction. I had no way of testing it. I put it on that it didn't work. But if it don't work, contact me and let me know. The guy contacted me 31 days. I could have kept his money, but you know what? I didn't, because I believe in eBay and I want to make my customers happy. $100 gone. I had every right to keep it under eBay rules, but morally, I didn't. So morally, I always want to make the right choice for my eBay customers, and you should too. But sometimes it just makes us mad when we get taken advantage of. I want to hear your story. Let me know down below what you think about this. And appreciate you guys for watching. If you like this type of video, be sure to let me know down below. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, God bless you guys. And remember, the family that picks together, sticks together. Good night.